right, so starting off with the top of the figure, this head sculpt is, well, it's very impressive. Look at that face. You cannot tell me that's not 74 MechaGodzilla. Look at all the rivets and the bolts and the ears and the teeth, the nose, all the way down to the neck, the color, the shading, the sculpt. It's just really damn fantastic. Even the vent where the suit actor would look out of is beautifully represented here. And just look at all the fine detail. This really, really does look like a machine that was built. And the fact that X Plus even went out of their way to make it kind of look like the suit as well is also really impressive. I mean, look at the Mecha G. Oh, it's beautiful. And we can move down and you can start to see where it's based off the suit a little bit more here at the wrists. Definitely a little weird looking, but it adds a whole new tone to the figure. And the finger missiles. Ooh. Now, you want to see a special feature? Look at this door. It opens and closes. Why would it do that? I don't know. But it's a pretty damn cool feature, I have to admit, showing the chest beam. Moving down here, we still got more bolts, the colors. It matches the space titanium from the movie perfectly. I'm very impressed. And just look at all the suit lines and the cracks and stuff. The realism on this figure, it's just impressive. The wrinkles, the elbows, the knees, all look good. I love the little spacers that are on these figures. I like the ankles. I like how crunched they look. And then it's kind of obvious they're obviously wearing some kind of weird shoe. It's just, the detail and paint on this figure is out of this world, some may say. Now, let's go down the back. Look at these dorsal plates, these fins, whatever you want to call them. Look at all that detail. We'll kind of get a better look at that here in a few minutes. But just look at how sharp they look. You can tell how it looks like it was made for the movie to make it look realistic, but you can also kind of see how it looks like people building a suit. It's a very interesting and unique combination in this figure that I'm really impressed X Plus went with all the way. They even have the little jet thruster at the end of the tail. Now looking at this tail a little bit, look at that perfect detail. It's really impressive, and there's only really a small gap on the tail, which is pretty nice. These back plates, just absolutely epic. Okay? Absolutely. Look at this profile. I love this head sculpt. Easily one of my favorites. The mouth does open up, revealing the two sets of missiles in the mouth. Cool little detail. Speaking of details and accessories, here's the tail stand. I definitely recommend it. Otherwise, you're going to start scratching off the bottom of the tail. The next accessory. Can you tell where it's supposed to go? I'll give you a few more seconds. That's correct. Right there on the left leg, you can kind of see that weird little cutout section. So we're going to pull this out real quick, and I'm going to show you what the Rick light up feature is all about. So after a little bit of struggling, I get it out. Don't bend this peg. It's rubber, but more than likely will break with enough play. So just be careful when you're taking it out, okay? All right. So the light up box that comes with these X Plus figures, if you are unfamiliar, is just this little cord in this nice black box. It says Gigantic Series MechaGodzilla 1974. The back slides off and reveals the AAA batteries that sit in the compartment, though I'll admit, if you shake them around, they fall out kind of easy. So you take the edge of the cord, kind of like you're plugging in an aux cord to your car, plug it in. It has a nice little tiny snap. Ooh, perfect. And then you go over to the box, look at it, on and off switch, very easy to flip, pretty simple. So, looking up, here's the light up in the eyes that we kind of saw in the intro. Very nice looking, even with the lights on, I'm pretty impressed. And then also, the chest cavity also lights up. Ooh. Now, let's look at this with some different lights, okay? Here's no lights. Pretty damn impressive. Pretty big light up. Then, of course, we have to look at this figure with no lights. So be prepared. Ooh, one of the best light up features I've seen. And this being my first one, I'm completely impressed how much the eyes and the chest circle light up. Very nice. Now with some size comparisons, here's the Bandai USA 74 Godzilla, the Bullmark Aurora MechaGodzilla. As you can see, they barely get past his hip. Tiny, right? Here he is with some various SH Figure Arts figures, Ultimate Gohan and Ultraman Decker, and two Sofubi Shin Godzillas with the Sun Guts third form, and the new Sara Jirushi final form unpainted Shin Godzilla. I want to just point out the Shin Godzilla is 13 inches tall, so. And of course, you can't have a size comparison without comparing him to another gigantic. Here he is with Godzilla 1954. MechaGodzilla is definitely taller. Even with Godzilla standing straight up, there'd still be a little bit of difference, which is completely movie accurate, so that's one damn fine plus. So my final thoughts on this figure, he is a absolutely impressive and wonderful figure. I do recommend trying to pick him up. This version of the figure is pretty expensive nowadays, so be on the lookout at Buyee and other third-hand party sellers, and you might get lucky, or go to the Facebook group to watch as well. That's where I got mine. This figure is going to get a damn solid 9 out of 10. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for an amazing 2 years on the channel, and I can't wait for more, especially what's coming up pretty damn soon this year. So as I always say, peace, rock on, stay safe. Remember to go to Collect All Monster Collectors on Facebook. Join the discussion with 1,700 other wonderful tokusatsu collectors and fans, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.